Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm back at the site of my last video because a couple days after filming it, there was a fire right behind me. I wanted to see the damage and, well, let's go see what we can see. The fire was started by lightning, so it wasn't human caused. And this may be a little bit shorter than usual. I'm really just trying to hurry and get over to that area, see how close we can get. I do have work later this afternoon. That's part of why I was taking that little break, because I really don't have time to get out much except for in the mornings. But I can't help but stop and just look at the scenery every now and then. For now, let's just try to get as close as we can. Well, there's a little bit more of a view of the burn scar. We're getting there. That burn scar is coming a little bit more into view. Wow. All right, I've reached the Tunnel 1 parking lot, and I just want to show this like this. You can see where it kind of all the way came down. Pretty much to the road over there. Hats off to the firefighters for putting this out before it got even worse. I'm gonna go ahead and cross over there into the parking lot and get as close as I can. But before I get there, there's basically where it ends on this side. Essentially burned all through that little ridge right there. They said it was a little over 200 acres. And here it is. As you can see, it made it right down to the road. And if it had just crossed the road right here, we have a very stinky outhouse that would have gone up in flames, and it would have potentially damaged the parking lot over here. But this was the fire. They only reopened this road a couple days ago. I wanted to give it a couple days before I came up to see it. Yeah, it burnt the fence over there just a little bit. Yeah, thank you firefighters for putting this out. Just another little view of how close it got to the road. It literally got just feet away from me touching the road. At least right here. May have burnt that tree over there. I can't really see with this zoom. And as you can see, there are fire restrictions, but this was started by lightning. Just a final look as I start to head back down the trail. And this is how close it got. There's the fire. And there's the creek. And the trails. And up there is that historic flume. I think I'll walk back along part of that real quick. But it did get right up to Tunnel 1. At least several yards away. But that flume up there does have a bit of history. It'll be a definite shame to lose it. But as I make my way around to the flume, I'm reminded of just why I like this creek so much. And this part of the trail doesn't have too many people hiking on it. The flume apparently does. We'll get there soon. And in the fall, I absolutely want to come back out here and see how these leaves change. Along with go on several drives, mixed in with all the Halloween activities I've planned. Yeah, it's going to be a busy time coming up. Oh no. Does this mean I have to delete my footage? Oh yeah, that fire could have been a lot worse if it got into this canyon. Made it to the bridge. Time to start the walk back. Whew. And we found the flume. No, it's not a log flume. Unfortunately, all the logs seem to still be attached to trees. But it is a flume nonetheless. Unfortunately, it's a dry flume. But I guess that's a good thing without logs. I love the view from up here on this flume. You can see the creek. And wait a minute. Okay, what is that? It doesn't look natural, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Yep, don't want to go down there and move anything like that. If you come across that, just leave it be. Just getting another glimpse here of that burn scar and how close it came to all of this. Oh, I found a log for the flume. Now all we need is some water. Can anybody get it up from there? No? Alright, I guess we'll just keep on walking. Well, it's not all wood. Do you have some nice little natural spots in here? But then it's back to the flume. Pretty sure at some point all of this was flume and oh, wow, look at that. I found that rusted old car from a previous video. I still wonder how it got here. It did not listen to the sign though, because it's not on the trail. Up in this area, instead of people tubing, we have people out fishing, people out sightseeing. And it's a beautiful morning out too. Yeah, that fire did get pretty close to here. And I can't say it enough, but thank you, firefighters. So if it would have jumped over here, look at how dry some of that is. Add to that all the wood up here from this flume. Which is not, you know, the newest wood in the world. All of this would have definitely gone up. Oh, I would have absolutely hated if all of this disappeared. Not only is it a great view, but some good history up here too. This is such a beautiful little walk. even with the burn scar in the distance. And the tunnel right there. And this is why I wanted to come up this way today, to see just how close it really got without actually getting onto the road myself. It really did get close. And when you can get both the burn and the tunnel in the same shot, yeah, that's kind of frightening to think that all this could have gone up in smoke that easily. All from one lightning strike. And the power of nature. Just a few more little looks at it as I quickly head back so I can get ready for the rest of my day. Now, unfortunately, it will be a couple more weeks before I get another video up. I have a very busy work schedule and, well, I wouldn't have it any other way. But I will get back to filming and have some stuff up in September for y'all. But for now, let's continue this little walk back to the car. All the way back down these stairs that also would have burned. And back down to the trail by the creek. Whew. Okay, these stairs are a bit steeper than Meow Wolf. And we made it. Whew. Yeah, remind me to make sure I don't have my camera strapped to the hand next to the handrail. Yeah, all these rocks lining the pathway here that most people just take for granted. Well, that is, until they start falling on you. Apparently it is a very popular walk this morning. There's a lot of people coming up on this trail. Almost there. And returning to the Gateway Trailhead. Soon, all of that is going to change into some wonderful, beautiful colors. And as far as this video is concerned, well, I'm going to have to wrap it up. Like I said before, I wasn't really planning on doing this one, but I had to see what happened with that fire. And I do want to thank you all for coming along and, well, sticking around in my little hiatus here. I will be back soon. Till then, well, see you next time.